What's up guys? Hope you are doing well. In today's video, we're going to talk about the best funny isekai anime. So, without any further ado, let's begin. Cautious Hero. Gods and goddesses in the series summon warriors from Earth to save different planets in the galaxy from destruction. The goddess Restart summons Seiya to protect the world of Gaia Brand, but Seiya proves to be a more massive challenge than Restart predicted when he refuses to help, choosing to train in Restart's hometown until he attains a sufficient level. Seiya's vigilance leads to brilliant and surprising circumstances, such as scorching the earth to avoid enemies from respawning. I've been killing slimes for 300 years. This anime series follows Azusa Aizawa, a strong witch who was reincarnated into a fantasy world after disappearing at her mundane office job in modern-day Japan. Azusa's humanity turns characters that are expected to be villains into lovable family members, and the violent family life builds some funny situations such as Halkara, the elf getting possessed by a ghost who ends up joining the family. My Next Life as a Villainess. A game-loving girl is suddenly reincarnated as the villainess of her favorite Otome game. Realizing the villainess is objective in the game, Katarina realizes that she must do everything in her strength to prevent expulsion or death later in life. Katarina's internal monologue is hilarious, with her conscience taking the form of 5 mini Katarinas who discuss issues when they happen. The characters around her are also funny in their responses to Katarina's antiques as they slowly fall in love with her and try to avoid each other from dating her. The devil is a part-timer. This show is one of the best supernatural anime series. It is also a reverse isekai starring fantasy characters roaming to the regular world and getting stuck in modern-day Japan. This show is powerful due to its comedic timing and witty characters. Mainly Satan's servant, Aziel, who becomes frantic whenever he fails his master. The characters are restricted in their ability to do evil things, since Satan actually wants to rise through MG Ronald's ranks and do a good job at work. So I'm a spider, so what? An unexpected magic event wipes out a classroom full of students and reincarnates them into a fantasy world full of elves, dragons, and monsters. Shirarori wakes up as a spider in the shorter levels of a dungeon to battle high-level opponents to survive and escape. The humor in this show comes from Kumoko's over-the-top responses and otaku citations, as well as the manual comedy that Kumoko shows while fighting and living her best life. Tsukimichi. Tsukimichi follows Makoto as he is dismissed by a strong goddess and sent to live alone in a fantasy world's wasteland. Makoto is provided with the powers by another god who takes sympathy on him, but Makoto's denial by the goddess provokes Makoto to develop a deep hatred for her and whatever she has developed. This series is fun to watch due to Makoto's friends, a dragon named Tomo, and a giant spider named Mio. Bofuri. Bofuri is a beautiful anime that follows Kaede as she registers into a virtual reality RPG called New World Online. Kaede takes the username Maple and due to her intolerance for discomfort becomes a defense wielder and puts all of her level points into defense. The humor arises from Maple's affirmation on only putting points into defense, meaning that she walks slowly and has a tougher time while escaping from opponents. Maple's character is also funny and cute, crying over opponents that she accidentally kills, such as a rabbit that attempts to attack her. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Starring an amazing cast of female anime characters, the reverse isekai Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid follows Kobayashi as she protects a dragon, Toru, from death and comes out living her in Toru's human form. Toru's love for Kobayashi leads to some funny events, such as Toru becoming Kobayashi's mate, having parties that end up going out of hand, and attempting to feed Kobayashi pieces of her tail while cooking. Princess Connect Re-Dive. This show follows Yuki and his club gourmet edifice as they inspect the land of Lansol and find out new type of food. Each of the guild members has a courage and objective to achieve, but despite their disparities, the guild members grow to be close friends that can help each other out. Princess Connect has a cast of amazing characters that are all animated beautifully, but the central draw to this show is its humor, generally coming from Kokoro's reactions to Yuki getting hurt and Pekarine blindly trusting potentially dangerous people around her. Konosuba. Konosuba, God's blessing on this wonderful world, follows Kazuma as he is reincarnated into a fantasy world and sets an adventuring party with the unhelpful goddess Aqua. The characters in the show subvert various popular isekai tropes such as overpowered protagonists and polite female leads that quickly fall for the main character. There are so many great and hilarious moments in Konosuba, mainly arising from the protagonist's skills such as Megumi's outbreak magic only being helpful once and knocking her out as soon as it's used. Alright, that's it for today's video. If you liked watching our content, please consider subscribing to our channel by clicking the subscribe button down below. Thanks for watching!